In the words of the late great Maya Angelou, she once said in a poem, yeah! What's good, mind speakers? I know it has been a minute. I'm sorry for these videos being so sporadic in 2019. I know you felt like it's gonna be here, it's gonna be there, it's gonna be everywhere, if and when, and who knows. And I kind of feel that way too, so don't get me wrong. We are both fucking frustrated with that nigga 20 Days of June. He's getting on my motherfucking nerves too. But I have taken a lot of time. I've been moving a lot of energy in my personal life, getting better mind, body, spirit, soul, all that shit, all that holistic crystals and shit, whatever. So in order to do that, I had to take a break from other people's business and pay attention to mine. But I feel like now the storm clouds have parted a little bit and like we're seeing a little bit of sun, so it's time for me to check back into other people's business. So what we're gonna do today is a true return to form. We're starting off with another think tank. I'm just gonna rapid fire all these topics that I actually do have written down. Like I actually have like a list now. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a quick think tank to get back into some shit I know you guys have wanted to hear my opinion on so much. So we're gonna go over some things that have happened. So without further ado, I'm going to say the thing. Welcome to another episode of Think Tank where we talk about whatever comes to my mind because that's just how my fucking brain works. Ready? Let's go. So before we even get into anything else, I need you guys to understand what a creative block is really like. And this is something that my fellow YouTubers and creative can understand that I think the average person doesn't understand. They think that we just be out doing something else and don't want to create. No, nigga, that's not how this goes. So let me explain to you. You know, like when you really gotta throw up and you know you don't. I've never met a person who likes throwing up. And if you do like throwing up, you're a serial killer. If you are a person who now has to throw up, the first thing you think is, oh my God, I really don't wanna throw up. But you're also sick. But you're also like, the only thing that's gonna make you feel better is to throw up. And then there's that long period of anxiety and cold sweat that's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna throw up. That is exactly what having a creative block is like. It's very uncomfortable and it can last months. So be nice to your creatives when we're going through things as such because they're fucking hard. Like you guys deadass don't get it. Like I've been writing down topics and writing out videos and I even sat down here last week and did a whole Queen Radio video that I fucking hated and I just didn't want to put it out. Like creative block is a motherfucker. So just help your creatives by telling them the way you guys kind of did for me. You guys really did lift me up, but just keep telling them that they good. And they ain't gonna believe you, but it's nice to hear. Cardigan B, come here for a second. Get closer, because me and you, we need to talk. Because, girl, here's the thing. Press sucks. The song is ass. As a song, it makes no sense. I actually didn't even think that they really wanted to put that out because I thought at the time that they didn't necessarily know what Nicki was doing, but they knew that Meg was heating up and they could not give the summer to Meg. That's exactly how I felt because when Nicki decided to, you know, take that stretch of time and go on tour with Drake after Sheether, Bodak Yellow happened. So I fully believe that they weren't really even gonna move forward with that, honestly, but whatever, maybe they were. I'm just saying, I feel like they needed to put something out just so that way she would be somewhere in the fold because Meg, in 30 minutes, has just as many hits as Cardi, and it, you know, nobody's spot is permanent here. I hate press, but that fucking video, this is my problem, this is the point. Where Cardi comes up short for me, she delivers on the other end. That's all we've always asked for from everyone, is now we're ready for a piece of 2010 back. We want to step into that world. Just for a second, the video's not even 3 minutes and it's fucking hard. Like the video is crazy. There's looks, it's a quick thought, you can clearly see what's going on. I don't know why they don't have nipples, I just know they don't, I know it's fucking great. The video is awesome. So if Cardi keeps delivering that way, I'm gonna keep watching. This is literally like the hip hop paparazzi video. It made me feel something. It wasn't just a cute, pretty video. The video was fucking dope. And I wish more people would take performance art more seriously because that's all we're asking for and she seems to be the one who's listening. So if you're gonna do that, I'm fucking in. There are a few places in the world that should be reserved for absolute peace. Nurseries, you know, like newborn babies. It's just like, oh my God, like peace. Popeyes, Louisiana Kitchens, because chicken. Disney World, because like the happiest place on earth. And anywhere that fucking ice cream exists. So I don't know what you freaky deaky born in 2000s ass serial killers are doing trying to go into stores and lick ice cream. That is terrorism. That is domestic fucking terrorism. If I cannot decide that I can't have ice cream at the end of a hard day, ice cream is a source of joy for a lot of people. For a lot of goddamn people. And now I gotta check my ice cream to see if your tongue is across it. I do not feel bad for you if you go to jail because you want to go into stores and lick ice cream. First of all, bitch, it's not even that. You were going into stores to lick the ice cream, then you put your whole ass face on the internet of you licking said ice cream. And I'm supposed to be mad that you going to jail. I don't give a fuck that you're probably gonna go to jail. I really don't. You cannot tamper with food. It's fucking nasty and it's weird. Don't do that. I shouldn't even have to tell you not to do that. And even if the consequence of this wasn't going to jail, I couldn't live with the thought of my whole black ass mama seeing me on the internet licking ice cream. My mama would get ready to kill me if she saw a little bit of ash on my elbow before I left the school in the morning. God forbid if she saw me on the TL licking ice cream I did not pay for with 500,000 retweets. That's what I'd be thinking about these cucumber challenge girls too. Everybody in this video is a person. This video has to be going around your social circle of you getting your tonsils punched by a fucking cucumber in a club. What is wrong with y'all? I swear to God, there's nobody born under the year 2000 because we don't operate that way. That's y'all that were born in 2003 that y'all parents let you watch Spring Breakers or some shit when that shit came out and you were like 9. I get it. They shouldn't have done it, but they did, and now you're a mess. Help the youth. There is no outside influence or a tweet or story that you can pull out of your ass that is going to sever the connection between me and Meg. I've decided that I love her. I've decided that I'm in love with her. I've decided that with me being a 6'8" individual and her being a 5'11" individual, if we were to mate, we would have children that would not only have star power, but also athletic power and would start taking over the world and rebuilding the dynasty as, you know, it was in the beginning with black folk ruling it. Like, we would have supreme overlords of offspring. We don't even have to, like, they could do it in a lab. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love for it to happen naturally, but if she didn't want that, you know what I'm saying? I get it, I'm a dub, that's fine. We could do it in a lab, but the Brendan and Megan collab on a baby is going to be a specimen. That's how I feel. So, in this situation, with all that you guys keep digging up every day and every day trying to spin a story to take Meg down, I want you to know that there's nothing you can do until I decide that I don't live for Meg, that I'm not gonna live for Meg. But for right now, bitch, I'm a star, I got these niggas wishing. He said he hungry, this pussy in the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gonna sit down and listen. Call him a trick and they don't even hold up. Bitch, I'm a star, I got these niggas wishing. This is something I see all the time on Twitter, so I'm gonna address it one time and one motherfucking time only because this shit gets on my nerves. And I'm not the only one who gets it. I see people at me and He Flawless, shout out to He Flawless and Zach and everybody else that does pop culture commentary. Like, we all get this shit a lot. And I'm gonna say it once and for goddamn all, because y'all throw around this word biased. Bitch, I don't work for the Huffington Post. I do not work for CNN. I do not work for Fox News. And those are the highest news companies in all of this country. And they're fucking biased. So, if these machines have biases and we are people, just fucking people, sitting here in front of a camera and we have opinions, they're gonna have biases. We're just people. We just see things, we feel them, and then we churn out our feelings onto these cameras. It's really not as complicated of a theory as you guys think it is. It's literally just me sitting in my room talking shit, and I guarantee you for everybody else, it's that. They're just saying how they feel. And if you're only going to a channel to hear shit that you want to hear, that's on you. That's not on the creative. So if you're not going to open your mind and listen to what other people have to say about things, then just don't watch that channel. But you trying to pit these creatives against each other and say, this one's biased and this one's not and this one is, so the fuck what if it is biased? The Read is the most successful podcast there is, and it has been Beyonce propaganda from day one. And so what? Because we love Beyonce. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. You thinking that we have to be these robots that don't like people. I fucking like people. And I don't like people. And that's motherfucking okay. I guarantee you, if I don't like Kodak Black, you can Google somewhere and find a YouTube channel that's Kodak Black friendly. It's just not going to be the 20 Days of June. So what's the issue? Find the channel. If you want to hear what you want to hear, the channel exists. Just go there. Okay, let's talk Miss King Kong. Hello. Or should I call her Miss Brat-tat-tat-tat? She's still Miss King Kong. What's up, Nick? So let's talk about Megatron. Because me and Megatron have had a journey, so I'm gonna try to quickly sum up this journey. Megatron dropped on like midnight of my birthday, so I was like, yes, this gift is for me. And when she came out of nowhere and just said straight up Megatron, everybody thought we were getting beep beep boop 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 boop. So all the barbs were on my Twitter and photoshopping her onto C-3PO and Wally and fucking Britney Spears and T-Boz and all these other robots. And so we were thinking we were getting a return to Roman. And so when I watched the video and heard the song at the same time and she was just pretty, I was like, okay. You know what I mean? I was just like underwhelmed because I feel like I want more from Nicki's visuals. I do. You know what I mean? Like, cute and pretty is cute and pretty, but I feel like I want more from a visual. So to me, that kind of took the unveiling of the song kind of down. But then once I started listening to the song, I was like, oh, this song is cute. You know what I mean? The song is cute. But is it life-changing? No, but not every song has to be life-changing. Like, not every song that Nicki drops has to change your life. I know people are like, well, you know, I like when Nicki raps. Well, my nigga, there's an album sitting back there called Queen where her dressed as chef suit or fucking Nefertiti or something with her titties out. That one, you can find her right there on your motherfucking iTunes and your Apple Music and titles and your Spotify's. She's sitting right there. There's LLC, there's Hard White, there's plenty of shit that y'all ignored. So I don't really want to hear y'all talking about I like when Nicki raps. Nigga, she raps, and you didn't listen. So how about you go back and listen, and then we can talk. But yeah, not everything Nicki has to do has to be life-changing. It's a cute song. It goes perfect in my summertime playlist. It's great, and I think she's handling it. It's positivity, it's good energy, and it's not even the start of an era. It's a fucking buzz single. So nigga, let it buzz. It's great, and we all having a good time this summer. It's fun. But is it bars? No, but it's not intended to be fucking bars, my nigga, chill. Everybody needs to fucking chill. But here's my problem. Everybody seems to wanna hear Nicki Minaj eat a hoe on every single track and then penalizes her for eating bitches. What do y'all want? Y'all want her to be the girl that comes out and shreds these girls, or do you want her to just sit in her corner, hiding her pregnancy and mind her business? Which ones do y'all want her to do? Because it's kind of weird for me now where it's kind of like, if she would have came out and threw mad shade, y'all would have been like, oh, she's still miserable, she's mad whack. But it's like, what either can she do? Either she's gonna bite a bitch's throat, or she's just gonna be cute and pretty. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what y'all want, but I'm glad she did what she wanted. I like Megatron, it's cute. But between you and me, Nicki, you know that we wanna hear that shit. That shit, okay? That shit. But also earlier in the week was the 12th anniversary of Playtime Is Over. Where is the youth going? The time is slipping. Ooh. Ooh. And that was her first mixtape. And so she decided to post a paragraph onto Instagram. And I'm gonna read it right now and then we're gonna go over it. 12 years ago, I dropped my first mixtape. Wrote every single word on every single song. I was so proud of that. Eventually, the Barbs were all wearing pink hair, Chinese bangs, and Barbie chains. Colorful wigs came all the way back in style. Everyone became Barbies and dolls. I always shouted out all my influences in my interviews. Nowadays, it's cool to pretend you weren't influenced by other artists. Shout out to the ones big enough to do it. Cash, Asian, Cuban, Sweetie, Meg, Malibu, etc. No female rapper other than Trina did a song with me or congratulated me on my Billboard accomplishments. I didn't mind. I never felt like they were obligated to do so. Just like Beyonce isn't obligated to congratulate or collaborate with Normani. I never had a crusade by radio stations, influencers, and blogs to make any song #1 when Anaconda was #2 on the Hot 100. I never had a group of men in the studio writing my songs. Damn, this is long, Nicki, but alright. I never had a group of men in the studio writing a songs, yada yada. Billboard, y'all wrote a piece about how white artists influenced me, B and Ree. But where's the article on the black girl who charted after 10 years of no female rapper charting? I didn't influence the trends, I guess. Go fucking figure. And what's the problem? What's the problem with that statement? It's the goddamn truth. I mean, let's be realistic. Regardless of whether you like it or not, and here's another motherfucking thing. If you a female rapper now and you was born in motherfucking 1995, 96, 98, goddammit, you were not at home listening to hardcore. You were a boom ba-doom boom bass. Pull the pink wig out, that fucking lazy town ass wig, pull it out and tell us when he come up in the club, he be blazing up. You were a child when that was happening, and there's nothing wrong with saying you were influenced by who was there during that time. And I feel like it's kind of a thing where everybody's trying to act like because Nick is kind of still in the game, they don't know whether to say like she's Nicki's mother. It is what it is. You don't have to like it, but she's now mother. Like, it's been so long. She's mother to y'all. She doesn't have any siblings. She was an only child. Like, it happens sometimes in families. Like, what do you want me to tell you? At the end of the day, she did give it up. She posted the video after of the clips of all the interviews that she used to do because Nicki used to pound from radio station to radio station to radio station, talking to creep nigga after creep nigga after creep nigga, trying to get her music hot, trying to get her buzz, because Young Money wasn't doing that for her. So we have the footage of her bigging up Kim, Foxy, Remy, Light, Salt and Pepper, everybody. She's done it, and a lot of people have tried to rewrite it, but that's the truth. And I don't really know what to say about that. She didn't lie. When she did have 7 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 and she broke the record, none of them congratulated her. And that's taking no love around the love I have for Kim. I have extreme love for Kim, extreme love for Missy, extreme love for Foxy, but a lot of them did not step out and embrace Nicki. And so Nicki just kept moving forward, which is why her documentary was called My Time Now. And she said, I've kissed babies and shook hands. I bowed down for so many people It's my time now, because that was the narrative. And those of us who were there during that time, remember that. So everybody can stop trying to rewrite history because we were all there. We know what happened, and that is what happened. But then she deleted it on Instagram, and I don't like that connotation, because to me, then that kind of feels like you did something wrong, or it presents like you knew you made a mistake. And I just want you to stand in what you said because it was so right that don't backpedal out of it. Just stand in it and be right, because she was so fucking right about all of that. And I get now she's just moving forward to the Megatron challenge and all that other shit, like congratulations. I just would want that to stay there and be stamped for a long time, because that was important. That was an important moment, because she's never even acknowledged that compilation that the Barbers put together years ago of her bigging up every female rapper. It's always been sitting in her favorites. No, post it there, leave it there, so that way everybody can know what they say about me is fake. But I guess that's what new management wanted or whatever, so that's cool. But I would have left all that shit there, because you said what the fuck you said, and it was goddamn right. I'm happy y'all got far enough into a 47-track Chris Brown album to know he said something colorist. However, if Chris Brown, you want to put out that much music, you can go ahead and do that. However, for me personally, I don't give a fuck if you're Beyonce, I don't give a fuck if you're Rihanna, I don't give a fuck if you're Jesus and you just dropped a mixtape. I'm not listening to that much of your music, because you're going to be annoying by track 10. By track 10, you should be digressing. So what the fuck is that? I just don't care. And the album, from what I've listened to, I've put it on shuffle a couple times, it's actually pretty good. He has bops. I will never get through it, because I'm not listening to that much of you. Chris Brown could be so much better and make so much of a better point if he would learn how to edit. And I get it. Chris Brown is disjointed, and he's not the only person that has this issue creatively. Rick Ross is going through it, him putting out trap records for like radio success when his fans really want like that man luxury cologne and cigar type music. You know what I'm saying? And Nicki goes through it when her fans want her to eat a bitch, but she puts out something like poppy, or she puts out something singy, and she has so many markets to kind of create into, and Chris goes through that, but Chris just goes, each one of my markets gets 10 songs. No, that's not how that works. So I mean, I have no opinion on whatever happened, because I didn't hear the song and I just don't care. But you know what I do have an opinion on? No Guidance. Y'all love that song just because it's Chris and Drake. That song sucks. I'm saying it, No Guidance is ass. That song is bad. You got it, I'm back in my Birkin. Yeah, put the work in. You trips that you plan for you take on. What are you talking about? They're not saying anything. They're just this expression of light skin. That's all it is. This song has no purpose. It should work, and so it does work because it should work. But it is not like a cook-up between Chris and Drake that's anything that's like, holy shit, they're together. Like, this should be like a Jimmy Timmy Power Hour for real, and it's really not. It's just them just going, yeah, girl, you got it. Well, okay. Maybe because I'm not a girl and I don't have it, so I don't know what it is, but this ain't it. The fuck is this? So we found out a couple months ago, I guess, or maybe a few weeks ago, that Disney was doing a live action Little Mermaid. So we was all like, word, we're all here for it. The Little Mermaid is personally my favorite Disney movie for a lot of different reasons. When I was a kid, it was just, I gravitated toward it. It was the one. It's like, for me, it's that, Aladdin, and Hercules were like my three. Toy Story aside, because it's Pixar, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we was all figuring, like, arguing who's gonna play Ursula. I feel like this one should play Ursula. I feel like that one should play Ursula. A lot of people felt like T.S. Madison should play Ursula, Lizzo should play Ursula, and they chose Melissa McCarthy, and everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, they wanted a black woman to play Ursula, just because I feel like black people fight for inclusivity because we get shut out of so much, and now is our time, you know what I mean? Like, it should be. But we were shooting for Ursula, and Disney said, what it do, baby? Because they decided to make our wood nymph, anointed fairy princess with the Parkwood cosign, Halle from Chloe and Halle, as a Disney princess. And honestly, I gagged. Like, that gagged me, because I had always said the reason why I feel like Chloe and Halle's music wasn't translating is because, not only because they were so young, I mean, they're getting older. Chloe just turned 21, they're getting older, but their tones and everything, I'm like, it's a little too Disney. It's a little too fairy. They're a little too prim and proper. But in walking that line, it's like Destiny just walked her straight into being perfect for a Disney role. She's like, they could have been out here acting a goddamn ass if they really wanted to, but they've walked this line so perfectly that it's like, this, I could not imagine anything more perfect. And so I know a lot of people are gonna have an issue about Halle and being black and, oh, Ariel should have been a redhead. I don't give a fuck what you say, because she's not. I am so happy for Halle. I feel like instead of concentrating on the racism that we know is gonna happen, let's just uplift her and let's just like continue to live. Like when Part of Your World comes out, the Halle version, buy it on motherfucking iTunes or whatever the fuck you buy it, stream the fuck out of it. Like let's just focus on lifting her up, because I saw people contributing to the Not My Ariel hashtag, and I went in there and I thought I was gonna see a bunch of racist whites, but no, I saw a bunch of people who were supporting Halle underneath the negative connotation hashtag, and it's like, you're making that the #1 trend? Don't do that. Like, let's just lift her up, because those of us who know Chloe and Halle, we know how perfect she is for this. This is beautiful. This movie is going to be spectacular, and I cannot wait to see it. It's gonna be perfect. She's perfect for that role. She is Ariel. So I don't necessarily care about which racist doesn't like Halle, as I didn't ask. The only reason why, if you know who Halle is, that you don't think she's a Disney princess of some sort, is because you don't like the color of her skin, and bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't. And another goddamn thing, y'all swear that you can use this argument, oh, how about if we made Leighton Meester Tiana? Would you be mad? But let's call it a spade a spade. Tiana don't slap like that. We don't fuck with her. She alright. But it's like, most of the black girls grew up, they was either Pocahontas or Jasmine just because they had a slice of melanin. And the new 3D era, the girls are claiming Moana because she got the slice of melanin. Tiana kind of got caught in the middle where there was like, sure. And then she was fucking Kermit from minute 10 to hour and 22, so she was just a voice. It wasn't like she was like just black in this whole black movie. It really wasn't. Like, Tiana's cute, but she's not the girl. So stop trying to offend us with that. Your points don't matter. Like, no one is stealing my joy for this Halle situation. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so over the moon with this. Congrats, Halle. We love you, and we are going to support the fuck out of you, and we're gonna like turn it out in the movie theaters. We're gonna show up, and we're gonna sing Part of Your World and like mix it with my type and be ghetto and embarrass you, because that's what we're gonna do. I mean, that's just what we're gonna do. Sorry. Anyway, it's time for Put You On. As usual, if you have any songs you want to put me on, make sure you tweet me, hit me up on any of my social media. I have all of them. They're all 20 Days of June, so find a nigga. I've been gone for so long. There's so much music to talk about. I don't even know where to start. I'm probably gonna have to do a separate video for this. I do have a couple videos planned that I want to do that you guys will be excited about. But for now, let's talk about One Missed Call by PJ. Because I found this song when I was in the gym. I was just doing my thing, and I guess somehow shuffle came on or whatever, which never happens because I have a whole playlist. But the song played and I was like, is this old Kalani? But no, it's this new artist named PJ that I just found out about. She has a song called One Missed Call. It's actually really nice and it's really sweet and it's so cute. And also Kiana Lede, girl. I was gonna say something messy, but all I'm gonna say is, while y'all pop phase are running around trying to find their voice or doing whatever the fuck they supposed to be doing, Kiana knows exactly who the fuck she is and what she's doing and what she's creating. And her last project was once again fantastic. Bouncing, If You Hate Me, Heavy, they're all fantastic. Kiana's here, and when everybody realizes she's gonna be fucking out of here. She's my next pick. She's my first draft pick for this new era of pop girls. She's gonna be here. So look out for Kiana Lede, because she's a fucking problem, and I really, really, really fucking like her. She's a beast. So shout out to Kiana Lede. Anyway, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for putting up with my shit. As usual, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If not, suck a dick, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuce.